Welcome to this demo of AHF management features. My name is Björn Boltoft and I'm the product manager for Exadata Management Pack. The AHF management features included in the Exadata Management Pack and in the Zero Data Loss Recovery Appliance Management Pack. Oracle Autonomous Health Framework AHF is a diagnostic and system performance framework to keep Exadata database systems healthy and running with minimized human intervention. But the AHF framework needs to be installed, upgraded, and monitored as well. The new AHF management feature will take care of all these tasks. A short overview of what's included in the feature. On the management side, there are functionality to deploy AHF on all Exadata and Zero Data Loss Recovery Appliance database servers. It is possible to configure AHF auto-upgrade, so as soon as a new version of AHF is added into Enterprise Manager, it will be deployed to all clusters where auto-upgrade is enabled. It is possible to schedule and configure ExaCheck compliance checks, as an example, full checks weekly and pinpointed checks more frequently. It is also possible to schedule ExaCheck autoruns and to execute on-demand compliance checks. The latter is extremely useful when working under pressure. Support request an auto-check when triaging an issue. Instead of connecting to each server on the Exadata machine and executing the requested ExaCheck commands, it can instead be executed from Enterprise Manager on all nodes with a single command. With Enterprise Manager user secured, it can even be executed by a user with no access to the server using password delegation. It is also possible to run different AHF CTL commands and ExaCheck commands from Enterprise Manager. So let's look at this in Enterprise Manager. You will reach the AHF management page from Exadata homepage. Select Action and select Engineered Systems Autonomous Health Framework Administration. This page provides an overview of all AHF installation and if AHF management is enabled. It is also possible to find out AHF installation version and if they need to be upgraded or not. Here on this page we can see that there are installed versions from 23.6 all the way to 24.2 and that AHF administration is only enabled on 2 Exadata machines. Let's enable AHF metrics on the first Exadata in the list. Select the target, click Actions and select Enable AHF metrics. We can now see all targets by expanding the Exadata and then we will click Submit. The job will now be started in the background. We can also do this for all targets where AHF metrics currently not configured by selecting Enable Metrics for AHF Management on the top of the page. It will now select all Exadata machines where status is up, AHF is installed and metrics are enabled. Click Submit and there is a bulk job that starts to enable metrics on all Exadata machines. Let's have a look at what administration tasks that are available for a target with Enable AHF metrics. By selecting an Exadata machine that is enabled, it is possible to see all available tasks. Let's start with Upgrade AHF. This machine has AHF version 24.8 installed and self-service update has 24.10 available. We provide user credential and we provide staging location for AHF before submitting the upgrade request. It will now execute the upgrade on all nodes in the background. For further upgrade, it's possible to configure upgrade settings, provide staging location, frequency and credential. Submit the configuration. It will now validate the installed AHF with the latest uploaded. If the uploaded is a newer version, then it will automatically upgrade to the latest AHF version. There is also a possibility to stage AHF software. One important functionality is the possibility to execute AHF commands on demand from Enterprise Manager. First of all, it is a fleet execution, where it's possible to select several Exadata machines and run a specific command. Here we have selected one Exadata, so this command will be executed on all compute nodes on this Exadata. We can choose between AHF CTL commands, Exacheck commands, and TFA CTL commands. Let's select an Exacheck command. There are three predefined commands: autostop, autostart, and autostatus. It's also possible to select others, and it will allow you to run any Exacheck command. We select the autostart command, and we will select the host credential for the Exadata machine. We can now execute the command by click on submit. Similar for TFA CTL commands. Most common commands are predefined, and then there is the other as well. That will allow you to provide any TFA CTL command, and here you will need to provide the full command string. Let's look at our monitoring functionality. First, we have AHF management job. Our previous job that was submitted are available on the list. Our first job that was executed on one Exadata finished successfully, and the second job that was a bulk job is still executing. There are also details on top of the screen showing on how many Exadatas the pack is enabled, overview of job status, and which job type that have been executed. Next tab is the Exacheck run history. Here we have a configuration status, auto-run history, and we have execution history by selecting a focus group. In the top section, it will filter the target section to only show the selected focus area. Same when selecting fail on the run history, then it will only show Exadatas with failed Exachecks. From here, it's possible to drill down for more details on the failed job. We can also add more filters to further narrow on a specific focus area. Let's finish with the upgrade history. On this page, there are details about AHF version and upgrade status. By expanding one of the failed upgrades, it is possible to access the log file. Click on the download icon besides the log file and provide the host credential. It will now download the log file to your local computer, where you can open it in a text editor for further analysis. This ends the demo for AHF administration.